starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We'll see Grant and Kamara playing it forward. Holiday out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the 5. And for Indiana, Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Jones. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Huff in at the center, locking down the middle. So here we are toward the end of the regular season, the stretch run, if you will. What are you looking for, Jim, around the league at this particular portion of the schedule?
I think the first thing is who's healthy at the right time of the year, and then who has expanded their roster and their rotation, because depth to me is as important as anything else as you head into this important part of the regular season.
Depth important, and probably, would you agree, the hardest thing to really capture?
Very difficult. Coaches need to have trust in their roster. It's awfully difficult to get coaches to go more than 8 or 9 deep.
Here's Klingon. And it's Avdia off the drive. Klingon, the screen for Avdia. Offline with his 3. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Indiana. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Now, here's Grant. His last outing, he had 24 points. Shot clock at 5. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, this team wants Grant taking those threes. He is at his best when he can space the floor.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Here's the 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Grant kicks to Holiday. Grant surveying the D. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Grant needed to get that shot off in a hurry, and he did just that. Barely enough time to beat the clock.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Nembhard with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Walker's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Kamara. Grant outside. Now Klingon. Launches a 3, and again it's Portland with the 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Nembhard. Jones sets the pick for Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Here's Huff to halt the run. Rebounded by Kamara.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Grant outside. And here's Avdia. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Walker the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Throw good, Siakam. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And he can't hit the second. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
And he nails the third.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Avdia, the pass to Holiday. Avdia, a screen on Walker. Holiday gets the bucket.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Outside, Jones. And Siakam has it in the corner. Outside, Walker. Nembhard for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Avdia. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. There's a screen by Kamara. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Siakam with it. Now defended by Grant. And yes, it's good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Kamara. 11-point game his last outing. Wants to get it to Grant and does. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Siakam. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. It's Jones on the wing. And another 3 for Indiana.
Playing inside out. That's a great read by Siakam.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Holiday finds Klingon. Now, here's Avdia. Grant for 3. Drills it from outside. Grant's got 10 points.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Huff. Back to Nembhard. And he converts the layup. 5 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Klingon. Avdia dishes to Holiday. Nifty move. It's deflected. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Right side to Walker. Pass to Jones. Indiana moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Siakam. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Trailblazers leading by 3. Avdia kicks to Grant. Now Klingon. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Nembhard sets the pick for Jones. And it's off from three-point range. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Now Klingon. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Now, here's Siakam. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Outside, Avdia. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Grant, and Grant slams it home.
Wow, that is some serious mid-air creativity. Look at Jeremy Grant.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Good on the bucket. Nembhard's got 7 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holiday finds Kamara. Grant with a screen on Siakam. And Portland again with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To Nembhard. Siakam up top. 6 points for him. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Back to Avdia. Grant outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to Sacramento. Here's Huff. Makes it off the glass.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Portland. Leading by 5. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A different look now for Portland. Here's Henderson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Sissoko. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pacers trail by 5. Tapping inside. Marianum. Pass to Shepard. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
Henderson, no good. And Indiana shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Henderson against Jackson. Here's Toppin. Drills the three-pointer. Now here's the two-point Trailblazer lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Williams has a screen for Love. They get the rebound. Portland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Pass to Henderson. From downtown. No good. Shot missing. Shepard with the ball. Fires the three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, great awareness on his part.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Pacers as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
We've got Brown. Jackson is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Shepard, and it's Toppin in at the center position. That's the Pacers' 5.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
So it's the Pacers now. Portland making their last shot. Fires for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Yang pass to Love. It's Henderson on the wing. Off target with his 3. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Toppin. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out to the right wing. McConnell against Love. Brown wide open. He fires. Indiana again missing. Murray outside. Lets it go from 14. And Portland again with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Back to McConnell. Here's Shepard. To the inside. Toppin. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Toppin's got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to the wing. Here's Sissoko. Still yet to score. Henderson outside. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Pass to Brown. Now Shepard. Brown sets a screen for Shepard. A three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Sissoko. Here's Henderson. That's good from 17 feet away.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here comes your
Indiana making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Brown. Walker comes in for Shepard. And Jones subbed in for Jackson. And so here is Indiana. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. McConnell finds Siakam. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Now here's Murray, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Grant. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Yeah, we've seen Grant take over games before. The key for him is being assertive and taking shots within the flow.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now, here's Avdia. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And here's Love for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Hey, and you could say they probably were in control for 3/4 of that game, but in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Murray, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Grant against Siakam. Shoots over Grant. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Siakam.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
Now, here's Avdia. Here's Kamara. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count that one from Toppin. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Avdia dishes to Love. And to Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Grant with a screen on Jones. Here's Avdia. No good from outside.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And Indiana making a change here. Off's jacked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Klingin, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight, and that's a running theme, something he's got to work on.
Now here's Love, still without a basket. Outside for Murray. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Walker. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Right wing. Here's Kamari. Traps in the tray. Kamari's got 7 points. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And Siakam throws it down.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
Love looking around. Pass to Avdia. Murray kicks to Avdia. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
That free throw, good from Avdia. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Now Kamara. 7 points in the game. Here's Avdia. The putback. Klingon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Jones. 14 points from him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
And the basket by Kamari.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. And here's Jones. Got a piece of it. And here's Holiday. He's got 5. Now, here's Avdia. Murray finds Avdia. To the paint. Here's Klingon. And that's off the glass and in. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Avdia against Jones. They need this one. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And now Haley LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Avdia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. On the wing, Holiday. Nembhard covering. Back to Kamara for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pacers.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Portland. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
Right now for the Blazers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Now, here's Walker. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Siakam. Outside, Jones.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Back to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Nice jump shot. Good. Nembhard's got 9 points.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
1:37 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Murray from beyond the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Pacers trail by 10. Outside, Walker. Here's Huff. Jones from outside. It's good from long range. Jones has got his second best.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Now, here's Avdia. He's got 6. Clinging the screen for Avdia. It's to Kamare. Now Holiday. It's hauled in by Huff. Jones looking for an opening. Now Siakam. Good, nice job down low. And now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Kamare. Holiday. This one for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Huff. Siakam left side. Fades. Count that one. He's got 15.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stuff from your pocket side. Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
Pacers trail by 3. On the court for the Trailblazers. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Holiday out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant, look at those ups.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Kamare's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side Holiday. A 3-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Nembhard finds Siakam. To the middle. Here's Huff. Klingon covering, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And so he makes both from the line.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Here's Klingon. Just 5 on the clock. Grant gets a wide open look. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Nembhard sets the pick for Jones. Siakam outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Siakam's got 17. Pass to Klingon. And Holiday kicks to Grant. And here's Avdia, defended by Jones. And finished off by Avdia.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Jones, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Trailblazers with the lead. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will say Grant's a glue guy, but I tell you, he doesn't need any glue tonight. He is doing this all by himself.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 17, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Pacers have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 20. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, he is an excellent athlete. Grant is always a threat in transition.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Check out the league's leading rebounders. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, Donovan Clingan.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And Jones now atop the key. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Siakam. For the tie. Buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Pass to Clingan. Back to Holiday. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Now here is Holiday. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 8 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 23. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Avdia kicks to Grant. And another 3 for Portland.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pacers trail by 6. Outside, Walker. Siakam outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Holiday. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. And they get it back. Down low. It's picked off. Jones the best to Nembhard. Jones against Avdia. It's Nembhard on the wing. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Kamara. And it's Grant in the corner. Goes up on the wing. Walker with the rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight. Trailblazers leading by 4. Grant with a screen on Nembhard. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Back to Siakam. Outside, Jones. And the three ball is good. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Portland with a change here, too. Love's checked in. Outside Holiday launches it, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Jones. Here's Huff. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game, so they take the lead. Chapman's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now Kamara. Back to Holiday. For three, Love. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On offense, here are the Pacers. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Toppin. The three. Rebounded by Kamara. Kamara's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Love. Back to Kamara. Holiday up top. 6 on the shot clock. A three. Second chance shot. And Clingan finishes it off. Clingan's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Clingan isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Here's Nembhard. 11 points in the game. Here's Huff. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday with it. Puts up a three. No good from Grant.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Nembhard's shot is good. He's got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Love outside. And it's Grant in the corner. Love with the screen for Grant. And slam dunk by Kamara.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And for Portland, they're shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Indiana's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Nembhard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Toppin sets a screen for Jones. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Jacks up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Here comes your Pacers crew, everybody. Make some noise.
go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
You know, they've been so aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're earning every one of those second chance buckets with that relentless effort.
Love kicks to Avdia. Bounce pass from Love. Sissoko. No good on the triple. On offense, here are the Pistons. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to McConnell. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Murray. Avdia on the wing. Oh, wide open look for Love. Drains the three-pointer.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Indiana leading. McConnell passes to Siakam. 46 seconds left in the third. Pass to Toppin. For Murray. Rebound by Williams. And for Portland, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Sissoko passes to Williams. Double team on Williams. Love right side. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Siakam. Over Williams. 3 seconds left. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside. Siakam's got 10 points in the quarter. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team break to be more physical and aggressive.
Something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough and physical.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got T.J. McConnell, Shepard out there with Toppin. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Jackson in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Back to McConnell. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now, here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Love kicks to Avdia. Love the pass to Avdia. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Siakam against Williams. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Trailblazers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Sissoko.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
Jackson with it. Now Avdia defending. And he gets the button. Siakam's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Now, here's Avdia. Missed inside.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
McConnell scanning the floor. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Count that one from Toppin. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Here comes your
The Pacers making a change here. Puffs jacked in, and Portland making a change here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Henderson. Shot from 12. Buries the jump shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray, the pass to Henderson. Fade away. Rebounded by Jackson.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to McConnell. Now Shepard. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 6. Henderson passes to Avdia. Here's Sissoko. And the shot goes down. Sissoko's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And when they really need a bucket, he's the guy that wants to deliver for them.
Now, here's Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Henderson passes to Avdia. Here's Sissoko from the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Murray outside. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 12-4 run. Now McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Siakam sets a screen for Shepard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 8 to the inside.
Pacers 5, Jay Hunt.
Indiana making some changes. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Shepard. Jones comes in for Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Outside Holiday. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run. On the wing, Walker. Back to Nembhard. Siakam for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Trailblazers trail by 8. And Holiday has it in the corner. Bounce pass, Kamara. Here's Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Walker's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it's in there. And that's now 10 points for Denny Avdia.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Nembhard with it. Pass to Siakam. Outside, Jones. Shoots it up. Portland grabs the miss.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
That one misses for Kamara. Pacers leading by 4. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
At the line, for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 6. Outside, Avdia. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Nembhard. And Jones has it in the corner. Siakam outside. Nembhard for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the pick to the middle. It's tipped. Nembhard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard, and it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Klingon. Back to Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Looking to get it going. Holiday. A special move before the shot.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Jones outside. Now Nembhard. Outside, Siakam. And down goes the three.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Your dance team. That is your dance team. Make some noise.
They trail by 9 points. And here's Holiday. Avdia outside. And there's the dunk.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Now here's Jones. Nembhard sets the pick for Jones. Outside, Siakam. And the 3 misses. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Holiday. Now Grant. Here's Nembhard. Outside, Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Jones. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Avdia outside. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. Book it.
And love the poise from the rookie big man Klingon. He embraces moments like these.
On the free throw, no good.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Walker looking for an opening. Now Jones. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Grant. Rising up and ripping down the 2-hand jam.
That is a big-time shot from Grant, the veteran coming through.
Here's Siakam. So they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Nembhard. The 3 goes down.
Finishing strong is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now, here's Grant. Nice use of the glass on the finish. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Siakam. Jones outside. 5 to shoot. Takes the three. A three-pointer. Good.
Jones.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, that was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.